think about just giving up, but the hunger starts building up, and I'm moving out the door into crisp fall air. I smile and wave, nobody cares. I catch your eye, you back away, I'm unhuman. It's this unconditional. Your fear is real, you find next meal.
Good evening, everybody. I am not Michaelsongs. Surprise. How's everybody doing? So, if you don't know, Michael had he had to go to an MRI tonight from his accident. So then, rather than just cancel his stream, I said, share it through mine, and then when you come back, take it over. So that's what we're gonna do. Just going to try to entertain you while we're waiting for Michael to get back. I think he said it was like his third doctor's appointment of the day. And he texted me around 6:30 that he was just going in. So usually it's like MRI, I don't know, what is it, like 20 minutes unless you move around like a little girly, and then they have to start it again. But hopefully he'll be here soon. What is going on, Justine? Steven Sheets, Falcro, Songs from the Ruhr Room, Camellia, and Justine, and I think Marie is there too. And I think Marie will tell me what she wants to do. Okay. So we are going to play a tune for you. It's not going to be a Michael song, but what I was thinking what we could do is I think we should work on Michaelsongs set list. So when he comes back, we can say, these are the song we want you to play. Now, go monkey, go. Hey, Maria, talk. Can I hear you? No. Hold on. I have to fix something. All right. I have to add you to the stream, which means you will be visible. And then I can solo. Hey, there's Maria Songs. What's going on?
Oh, good. I've just been running around. It's been a little crazy here, so.
But
thanks so much, Dom, for taking over for us and helping out with this. We really appreciate it. We didn't know how
not a problem.
This evening was going to end up, so so far it's great. And hi, everybody.
Yo, excellent. You know, I'm just like the brain. You know, first I help Michaelsongs channel, and then I take over the world. No,
where's your
all
flag?
good. Yeah. I'm going to now.
You need a flag.
I need a what?
A flag. If you're going to take over, you need a flag.
Oh, yeah. I have a freak flag. I can put that up later.
Wave it.
All right, so let's play a song here, Maria. So we'll do what I said. So I'll go to solo, but I'll leave your mic on.
Okay.
And then you can talk. Or if you want to come up, just tell me. I can leave it like this. You can, yeah. Well, any comments you want, sure. You have free reign tonight.
Nice chords.
All right, what are we doing here?
Hi, everybody in the chat.
It's Maria.
Hi.
Okie dokie. How do we do this? Here we go. I see a tired old man at the edge of a great unknown. I know how he is feeling. Like he's locked in a box, floating down a river of broken dreams. Thank God for the dreamer. If he looks for a cushion, so what? Tired of living in pain. Shut down your mind and relax. If you're tired, I see a tired old man making love with his past regrets, 'cause he ain't into grieving. Oh no, I know he is restless tonight, reckless when uninspired, unglued by the attitudes and the smile, the smiles of people who pass him by. No time in their busy life to ask how he's feeling inside. Tell him he's tired. There isn't much time to say goodbye to the one that he loved and he loves. 'Cause life is a maze for victims of fate. But when one door opens, another will close. He's tired, so tired. He's tired, so tired. Well, thank you, Maria. Hey, everybody. Hey, what's going on again, everybody? That's an old song of mine called The River.
Good one.
Water takes a big place in a lot of music. Have you noticed that? Like water's in so many different songs.
Well, it's essential to life.
I suppose, and it's also the most destructive force there is.
That's true. Other than human men and women.
Human men? Probably. You're probably right.
I am not an alien, I swear.
No, I don't think you are. I didn't. Hello, Teach Julie Rose. I am not Michaelsongs, but thank you for being here anyway. I think he's probably coming back, right? Where's the hospital at?
Hold on. He'll be back in a few moments. So, for those of you that want Michaelsongs, we'll put the tip jar up, and the more money we make, the faster he comes back. How's that sound?
Sounds good
I'm
to me.
kidding. Michael will be back very shortly.
Excellent.
He's in the building.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we'll do another song, and then he'll be here.
Okay. And if my mic sounds low, it's because I'm about a foot shorter than Michaelsongs, so he'll be closer to the mic.
She's a teeny little thing.
I'm mighty.
It sounds fine
Small
to me.
but mighty. Maybe. Hopefully.
Are you going to bust into a chorus of I am strong, invincible?
Oh,
No?
yeah. That Roar song, right? Hear me roar.
Yeah. Well, not the Katy Perry one.
Zero musical skill and ability whatsoever.
Well, that's why you're a perfect couple.
I know.
Because,
There's,
oh
like,
my
literally-
God, it would be so annoying to live with someone who's exactly like me in that regard. I'd go crazy.
There's
right.
no like competition or ego. That's for sure.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks,
All
Lord
right.
Spike, for hitting that like button. Everybody else that did it too, we appreciate it.
Lord Spike Protein. All right, so here's a new song called Fish Out of Water.
And I just want to comment, Michaelsongs says he can't hear me. That's the special muted Maria mode that he implemented for himself.
Yeah, he's got a switch, of course. It's like men give women an engagement ring and God gives men a switch. You go, click. It's how we survive. All right, here we go. Fish out of water, folks. Sunday was family style. Drove him I was wagging 4 miles to visit my uncle who lost his leg in the war. I grew up playing pinball. Tuesday was dad's night to bowl. All that remains are his nicotine stains. Do you remember when every kid played in the park? No one went home till the street lights turned on before dark. Trying to breathe, can I break free? Lessons learned are lost on me. I'm dangling from a line. The fish out of water keeps trying. was sown a long time ago. Do you remember when every kid played in the park? And no one went home, the street lights buzzed on before dark. Trying to breathe, I cannot break free. Lessons learned are lost on me. I'm dangling from a line, like a fish out of water keeps trying. Dangling from a line, like a fish out of water. And look what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. And how do I do that?
Ooh, what a great song that was.
What's up, Mr. Michael? I'm glad to see you made it back.
Yeah,
Not
I was just
stuck in
getting
a
fitted for a
machine
robot
somewhere.
arm, so should be good from going forward. You look great in that room, Dom.
All right, yeah.
Perfect.
I spruced it up a little bit, you know. I was going to try to draw a mustache on the giraffe, but I'm not that, I can't see that good, yeah. Isn't it funny how they always wait to, okay, he's really messed up. Let's do an MRI now. Why don't you start with the MRI, people?
Exactly.
You know?
Like if you have the money to pay for it yourself, you can go get it anytime you'd like. You want to go
Yeah.
through insurance? We're going to wait till a month after.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. We're going to let you suffer for 3 months first.
Yeah.
Okay, Michaelsongs is back, folks.
Hello to everybody out there. Thank you all for stopping in. Thank you so much to Dom for helping us open up the show.
Anytime.
Yeah, I appreciate that greatly. That's how you know who your friends are. As soon as you say something's wrong, the people that are like, what can I do? That's Dom.
Yeah, I never actually said I was your friend. I want to try to grab a couple of your subs, that's all.
I've got screenshots. As soon as I saw you
All right,
said it.
all right. That's true. I do tend to get very gabby when I'm drinking. I was going to have everyone make your set list for you, but you came back faster than I thought. But I would like to hear Alabama.
I figured I would play that for you too. I'm ready. Alabama for Dom. There's a difference between a memorial and a celebration. I'm frightened by the fact that I only feel safe by the color of my skin.
seem so proud. Something I see is so wrong. And how can I judge if I'm wanting you not to judge? So I just walk away.
Very nice, sir. Very nice. Love that song.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it. And hello to all of the people. Justine and Lord Spike and Camellia. Songs from the Brewer Room is here. I think I heard on my drive home, teacher Julie Rose is here. Hi, Julie and Joe and Juniper.
Yeah, it's the early crowd.
Yeah.
I was like all thrown off because I had just finished like with dinner. I was like, oh God. So yeah,
there have been nights where I literally walked in the door from work and like just grabbed the guitar and hit the live button.
Yeah, well, that's what I now have to do on Thursdays with Chris because my son has Boy Scouts and we get home around 9:30, and then the show's at 10. So.
Yeah. That really cuts into your planning sessions that you guys have.
Not really. No. Matter of fact, it enhances them. We do better the shorter amount of time to plan, the more gold we strike.
Nice. Cool. So what else did I miss? Did I miss anything fun while I was gone?
We played a video. We played your Unhuman video.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I had to fight a bunch for them to let me to wear that top hat into the MRI, but they eventually gave in. So I got to wear the top hat. It should look great on the film.
That'd be great if you can get it back with your inner vasculatory system with a top hat. Put a little cardboard guitar, do a little like 2-dimensional thing with it.
Right.
That'd be great.
That'll be the next thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, what do you say I play one of Maria's favorites? What would you like to hear?
Oh, I get the choice, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man. It's either It's Only Words or Better Place. Those are in the list.
Those are not exactly your favorites, but what's on the list?
Well, I like them both, but they're also very convenient for me.
Let's do It's Only Words. Day alone with my thoughts, insecure with a head full of doubt, wasting time, arguing with myself, no one else here to blame. What would be the point of that anyway? For the state that I'm in, yeah, I know it's all my fault. I didn't try hard enough to be heard. It's only words. It's only
myself down before anyone can. Oh, what good does that do? When I hope for me, when I hope for you, we all get to a point of showing more love to ourselves. Blame no one else for the state that I'm in. I know it's all my fault. But I'll bring a new light into the room and I'll shine all the love from my heart. I'm not broken by these words, 'cause they're only words. They're only words. They're only words.
Beautiful, Michael.
Thanks, Tom.
You know, it's funny, when you started playing the song, I was like, we were split screen. I'm like, why isn't Maria putting him in solo? And I was just watching for a while. I'm like, oh, she can't.
You're the boss, Dom.
I could just start fucking with you now and oops. No, never.
Oh yeah, you could do all kinds of fun stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's too much work.
Yeah. Hello to Dennis Ellis and OG Sunshine. Haven't seen OG in a while. Good to see you here. And Pendar's here. Hello. Dom, would you like to play us another song?
Oh, sure. All right.
Cool.
Make sure you spotlight yourself down.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. All right, I guess there's only one song I can play. Switch to vocal mic. There we go. I really don't need. Hi, this is called Long Way Down. Driving down the interstate, check my watch, it's getting late. God only knows how far I'll go. To my left, the ocean side, windshield wipers keeping time with the waves that crash below. When suddenly I see Tonight's not a night to be crying in the rain, 'cause the fall is such a long way down. Step right up, spin the wheel, everything will be revealed. Take your prize when you leave. Come, my friend, take the seat. Can I offer something sweet? Take your prize when you leave. I can still feel his breath, like a warm breeze on my neck when he said, hey, I think I recognize you, but don't recall your name. Won't you stay with me in this moment? Tonight's not a night to be crying in the rain, 'cause the fall is such a long way down. High atop a ring of steel, hold my breath, let go of the wheel. Watch me when I fly. Feel the crash, the light is bright. Sound the sirens fill the night. But your grip, it slips away. 'Cause you made me say goodbye to who I was inside, and I said, hey, I have memorized you, can get you out my head. I pray for your sweet salvation. Ever since the day I've been trying to forget, and this fall is such a long way down. Long way down. Thank you. There we go. Ah, caught Mike on the phone.
Nice, yeah. I was texting on your chat.
Oh, don't yet. Oh, everyone on my chat, leave my chat and come to Michael's, because I'm probably going to go in a little bit, and it's your show.
So those that don't know, well, first of all, that was my favorite Dom song. So I'm glad that I got to hear that. That's awesome. So 2 of my favorite Dom songs I got to hear on our show tonight. This is fantastic.
Phenomenal.
This is the first time we've ever had someone on our show.
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah. So congrats, Dom. I will send you the plaque next week.
Okay.
It was the first time I was ever on our show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria
for
came out
anyone
in
that-
full force.
Yeah. Anybody that came late, just to let you all know, Dom helped open up the show because I was at a medical facility getting an MRI, and I don't like to miss shows, so Dom graciously opened the show, and that's why we've got the 2 of us up here.
Yeah. And it's remarkable how similar how our homes look. Although I got to say, I like the lighting in mine a little bit better.
I did that just for you. I actually, so the lights change color, and I took like 4 pictures, and I literally was like, I'm going to send this one to Dom, because I know he wears that hat all the time, and it's going to look great against that hat.
It does, right?
Yeah, it was that or fuchsia. Those were the 2
This
colors.
this is my show hat.
Nice. We have all come to know it and love it. So I'm going to play Ideal Machine from Maria. This is her other favorite song.
bed when you're saying it never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn for it. And it never keeps you up worrying past dawn. It never has to say I'm sorry, 'cause it's always done just what you wanted. And it never calls you up 'cause it thought of you. It never needs advice or coddling. It keeps you up at night. Oh, the wondering if it's so ideal. Why do you feel like you read something that just doesn't need you? Where did you draw the line? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Such an ideal machine shouldn't need you. You program and move on. If you're looking for something to justify or pacify you, you're looking for flaws. An ideal machine shouldn't need you. You program and move on. And it goes to bed when you're saying it never tries to color outside the lines that you've drawn for it. Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw the lines? Where did you draw?
Evening, G-May. Good to see you here. Nunya is in the house. Hugh Caldwell hopped on over. Hey, Hugh. Clay's here. Hello, Clay. If I missed anybody, Kurt and Justine, thank you all for being here. We greatly appreciate it.
This might be a twofer for you.
Cool.
Tom stepped out.
Sweet.
Two for time.
Yeah, so if there's any songs, I didn't have time to write up a proper set list with all that was going on today. So if there's any Michaelsongs that people would like to hear, just let us know. Yes, Rue, we got rid of the Christmas tree.
Or did we just replace it with a better Christmas tree?
Yeah, we still have a tree. White birch, that's my favorite tree. I don't know why I don't know why you laugh so much at me. I sometimes am not sure that I'm doing anything funny. Yeah, like that.
You're hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that the sign of a good relationship? You can laugh at each other?
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy the laughter. But sometimes I'm like, I don't recall saying anything humorous whatsoever.
First, let me say I remember this all differently. But then I'll hear you telling it. Yeah, I hear you telling it. Using this to get back in good graces with family. been washed and dried and put away. Like every day, there's a plate waiting for you. If you come home, please come
Nice.
Thanks.
What happened to them? Did something hit the microphone?
I don't know. Did I?
The overhead, it was shaking.
Oh, that
Or was it just so much power? Oh, okay. There you go. It's that good subfloor.
Yeah. Hey, man, this house is 102 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
104.
104 now. That's right. Yeah, we've been here for about a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah. There is nothing under the floorboards. It's just floorboards right on joists.
Okay.
Yeah.
It must be. Is it like the original floor?
There's potential that it could be. It's definitely very old. I don't know if it's definitely original floors. But if they replaced it, they would have done so at least 70 years ago, because I think starting 60 years ago, there was always subfloor underneath.
Right. Okay.
So that's my guess.
It's amazing they went that long and never any kind of update, because if you updated, you would have had to change it. Oh, know what I watched last night? Speaking of like old houses, it was a free documentary on Amazon, Carmine Street Guitars in New York City. He's a custom guitar builder, but he builds all his guitars out of reclaimed wood from like destroyed buildings around New York City. It was really, really cool.
That's pretty awesome. And
Right?
it's not too far from you. Are you going to go?
No. No, I'm not. No.
All right. Well, I'll let you know when I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, there's another name you can call a custom guitar. Very expensive. That'd be its other name, you know. Custom sounds more appetizing, but yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of that part. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll go there and look at the guitars and smell them, and then buy a pack of strings.
Or exactly. Or well, maybe you go buy the strings and then I'll run out. Me and Maria will each grab one and bolt, because we know you can't. We know you can't do a crime, but me and Maria will heist them. And
You don't want me to be a runner, but I'll be a driver.
okay.
I'll drive the getaway car.
Yeah. If you tell me you paid for whatever you hand to me, I am fast. But if I know it's not paid for, I will run.
I won't
right
ask
back
any
to the
questions. Okay. Too funny.
Chris Lane. Hello, Chris Lane.
Dom, do you want to play another one? Since,
I'm drinking a beer right now. Maybe after let Michael play one more. Flames of South Octagon.
Sure.
I even said it correctly since I was actually requesting
You
it.
did. That was great. I put new strings on the guitar yesterday. They feel really weird. It's the same exact kind of strings, but I had the other ones on for like 4 or 5 months, and brand new ones feel really strange. Right now.
You used the Martins and the Lifespan ones, right?
Yeah, Martin Lifespan Lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about trying out those string joys that Charlie Gabaldon suggested.
The only thing I don't like about String Joy is their mass marketing blitz on Facebook. That's the only thing that's turned me off against them. I get like 12 notices a day from String Joy, and it just frustrates me. But tell you, on my Martin, I really like the Elixirs.
Okay,
They have a really nice tone to them.
I'll check them out.
And on the Martin, I get the bright ones because obviously, it's such a warm guitar, it could use it. But I've been happy with those.
Cool. Yeah, that's the trick with taking string suggestions from people, is knowing not everyone plays the same, not everyone wants the same sound, and not everybody has the same guitar. That also affects. But I know if you put them on your Martin, yours is also mahogany. That sounds.
Yeah, well, you and I are probably the two closest guitars that I know of anyone having, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least being both Martins and all mahogany.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Flames on South Octagon for Dom.
I can feel the heat upon my face. I can feel the cold ground through my feet. Everything I have turned into ash as I watch on in disbelief. There's no running back inside to choose what will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. I can see the lights up on the brick. Through the smoke it's getting thicker, flashing red and blue, but I don't see you. And there's no running back inside to choose who will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. Monday morning comes, I was overwhelmed. Before the morning bell, my friends gathered around. They all want to know what happened back inside. I can't look them in the eye, 'cause I don't really know. It all went down so fast, in minutes it was done. Recanting smudged and blurred between what I recall and what I was told. But here it goes. I could hear the shouting down below, calling everyone to get outside. I couldn't make it to the stairs, there was too much smoke. I could smell the burning carpet fibers, the taste of charcoal in my throat. Called me to my window to jump. I pushed through broken glass. Now I'm sitting on the edge of that old window pane, with all the peeling paint. I feel the heat upon my back and the cold air on my face. I know all this will take of faith.
Oops, wrong button. Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, don't hit that button that you hit.
No, not the big red button, right? Nope. Oh, that was. It would have been funny if we could have, if there was a way to keep it live even after I ended it, because that was when I that first like 10 minutes was friggin' hysterical. I don't know if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about. Saturday night, we all hung out on Gmaze until the show closed, and I guess we were all like having fun. And I had said to Chris Lane, well, I mean, I wasn't sure how I phrased anything, but I was like, let's hang out after the show, meaning like we normally hang out like when someone closes a stream down. If you're still backstage, you can all talk together, you know. So Chris took it as I meant let's start another stream. So he just started another stream, and then we were all playing on there. And at one point I was like, I have to go to bed, and didn't realize where I was and just hit end stream. Yeah. and that was all she wrote.
And then we still hung out for another hour before you got to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, because I hadn't gotten my fill of just BSing. Because Chris put us all back to work. It's Taskmaster Lane. All right, so, well, that seems incredibly loud. All right, I'm going to play our song. Here we go. This is called The Flower. The day she first said my name was like finding a piece of your heart that lay broken right there on the floor. Looked in her eyes and she flashed me a smile, and it opened the door. Victoria, she's crying. She had nowhere she could turn. I could have been there beside her, but I didn't have the nerve. I guess it's the end of the life that we knew. We cried for the flower that won't bloom. Lovers in tangles, we were lost souls. It's so hard to imagine at just 16 years old. Victoria, she's crying. She heard I got on a plane. 'Cause I couldn't face her, and I still live with that shame. I guess it's the end, but it wasn't all bad. We cry for the flower that we never had. The flower. Thank you. Thank you very
It's
much.
where every time you play one, I'm like, oh, that's one of my favorites. I mean, Long Way Down is my absolute favorite, but there's so many other like super awesome favorites.
I appreciate it, man. That's same with same when I hear it goes, oh no, that's the one. It's like it almost varies every week.
Uh-huh.
It's the one I have in my head at the moment, you know, which is not a bad thing, you know.
Yeah, I've been loving that you're breaking out the electric on your live streams too, because then I get to hear one of my other favorites is Good Intentions. So getting to hear that live is awesome.
Yeah. I actually looked up today. I was watching Bad Joe Maestro. Oh man, I love that dude. And I went typing in, into YouTube. How do you? Let me get off the echo. How do you run a looper through a DAW? So it's really not that complicated. So I have to try.
Oh, nice. Is there some sort of like, because you have to make it come back out of the DAW into the looper somehow, right?
It depends. I may have to get a better looper. Better loopers actually store the sound within it and kind of just plays it right directly through it. It doesn't. I don't think a better looper. You don't need to send out another signal. I don't think so anyway. But I'm going to try it.
Cool. Yeah, because I would have considered if you just ran your guitar right into the looper, it would just be a clean sounding guitar, right? It wouldn't. So you would have to have your effects on it before it goes into the looper.
Well, no, because the DAW is post-processing, and I use that thing that adds post-processing to my sound. So, I mean, it could not work at all, but I want to try.
Nice. Yeah, I've been trying to, well, not trying to, I've been planning to record some of my songs so I can do my own Michaelsongs karaoke
Mm-hmm.
and just sing and play on top of the added instruments, because that would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's so hard getting restarted for me. I don't know why. And I guess the other thing is when I've tried to record something just in the door, using a click track, and now suddenly I'm like, no, this feels completely wrong because I move different when it's just me playing the guitar, and it wasn't written to fit in a box kind of thing. So I have to get over that.
Yeah, I always have the same issue, and especially now, like back when I did a lot of recording, it was before all the digital stuff, so
Right.
by the time I get everything set up right and figure out how to connect the headphones properly because they're Bluetooth and get all this stuff going, I'm so out of the creative zone that I'm like,
Oh, you
now I don't
100%,
feel like
yeah.
recording.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, because you still rehearse with a live drummer, so you have that.
Well, I'm the live drummer.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, okay. In that band, you're drumming?
Yeah, I drum, like we record a bunch of songs that I also play guitar on and stuff, but there's nobody else playing drums.
Okay.
So if it's someone else's song, I'm the drummer. If it's my song, I'm also the drummer. So we just start it differently.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the same thing. I have to find click tracks, or sometimes we sneak around the click track by just recording us playing the song live really well, and then we just use that take as a click track.
Okay.
We just then I put drums against an existing live
Gotcha.
performance of the song, take that out, and then everyone else plays to the drums. So
Right. Yeah. Okay. You yeah. That's how we made Jackson, actually.
oh nice.
We started with a karaoke track, and then as one person added their part, we removed the karaoke part of it until at the end it was just us.
Nice. So
Because
it's
it's
like a
when you
good
do
little
like,
template.
yeah, exactly. Because you know what happens when you pass that around, there's always some kind of minor timing issue, and but it was just like a really fast way to do it. It would just cost, like, I think the karaoke track was like $2.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah. Well, we mainly did it because that was it. Because Nay and I had to. We were doing. What do you call it when
Yeah.
two people sing?
Duet back and forth.
A duet. So one person had to lead it, so she did her vocals first, so then I could just, call and respond directly to her.
Nice. Yeah, that was a fun video too. I like how you tried to make it look like you were both singing at the same microphone.
Yeah.
That was cool. But my favorite part though is Chris Lane doing a phenomenal job behind the scenes. Spectacular drumming performance.
Oh, that was great in his little drumming shorts. And I love when he drops the sticks right in the beginning.
Nice.
You want to play another song?
Yeah, I'll play another song.
Do you have one in mind?
Do you have? Yeah, if anybody has any Michael songs they'd like to hear, shout them out. I can always think of
Better
something.
Place an option?
Sure, Maria wants to hear "Better Place."
Just next on my list.
I'm gonna have to grab lyrics though. I'm not 100% confident I have this one memorized.
Daybreak
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree.
Thanks. That one's a little fun to play.
Just a little.
Just a little.
It's a little fun to listen to too.
Oh, that's good.
That song actually sounds like you could have come up with the solo part first and go, oh, I just want to play this. I need to build a song around it.
I literally all I had was the first word. I just sat down and went daybreak, and I was like, oh, I like that. And I was like, I need more. So yeah, they all come out differently, right? They all like show up in your head in different ways.
Yeah, I mean, I have a whole bunch of good starting lines that just went nowhere, but I revisit them every now and then.
Got anything today?
Excuse me?
Might be able to give you a good second line.
Nah, that's right.
We'll do that privately. We enjoy doing some private songwriting talk.
Yeah, it's not fun to actually work on it. It's more fun to just chat about it.
Absolutely. We got Top Cat in the house. Hi, Top
Hey,
Cat.
Top
How
Cat.
you doing?
Some of you may know this, but Michael wrote a song from things that were written in the chat several months ago.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Cool.
something you can do, babe, or is that? It's been a
I
while.
can do that. Same thing. I'll just have to grab lyrics. Yeah. So D. Michael, who used to be around a lot, I haven't seen him in a little while. Me and him used to have conversations in all the different chats on all the different live streams, and I learned a lot of really cool things he has done in his life, and I put them all in a song somewhere.
Do you need a minute? Do you want Dom to play one while you get ready?
Yeah, if Dom wants to play one, I'll grab it.
Oh,
Dom,
all
want to
right.
play another one?
Yeah, sure. No, I was just thinking about when you were saying that, I was hanging out on Pete John's channel one night, and he was doing like these little exercises on songwriting. If you're stuck with the boxes, you put words in and then you match them up. And while he was doing it on a sheet of paper, I started doing it, and by the time his show ended, I wrote a song, and I'm trying to. Now I can't remember what song was it that I wrote, like the Pete Johns method, but
That's a good sign. If you can't spot it, that means you did it well enough that it sounds like it's written in the normal way.
yeah, either that or I'm just a senile old coot who can't remember shit.
Both can be true. Both can
Yeah, that's true. Both can be true. Okay. All right, this is For the Lonely.
Oh, I love this one.
I have to roll up my sleeve for this one. She's sitting on the shoreline, alone with her despair. She wants to chase the tide and not come up for air. She's thinking about things she doesn't understand. Watch each grain of sand slip through her hand. is standing on the sidelines, don't know which way to turn. He wants to set it all on fire and watch it slowly burn. Hang his head and you can see the shame. Start the damn thing all over again. Time is long for the lonely, nights are cold, alone in bed. Love's a fool's journey, just need some place to lay your head. The answer seems so easy, this need to be erased. If you had somebody to fill up the empty space, you would not be alone in the world. To think about the truth it does reveal. Time is long for the lonely, nights are cold, alone in bed. Love's a fool's journey, just need some place to lay your head. For the lonely.
Nice, Tom.
Thank you. Thank you much.
That is one of my favorite aspects of your songwriting and delivery, is that you always get the vibe of the song right. It just comes across.
It's in some respects, it's the only thing I really care about. You know, because like you've listened to songs where the words were almost kind, you know, they're like grunts and, you know, things like that, but the point gets across, and that's all you have to do is sell the point, not necessarily the story sometimes. So, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. So this is the song Bit More Gray. So this is one, pretty much every line in here was something that D. Michael had said to me in a live chat on one of the various shows that we were at. I just put them all together and made a song. Years go by, faster than you think. Me and Dale just driving around in that purple MG. Great Falls, Montana, Karen's hometown. We were so much younger then, just dancing around. I'm a bit more gray, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Life is like a mountain, sometimes you
look back down all the scaling I've done just to be here now. Takes a mountain of courage sometimes just to be yourself. I live my life 5 gallons at a time, I don't need nothing else. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Got my hands on the piano, 100 years old. Rebuilt that wood and ivory, yeah, I turned it into gold. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me. Yeah, I'm a bit more gray, yeah, I'm a bit more tired. Roller trays and Hemingway's got nothing on me.
Woo! Tom's putting his kids to bed. So you got another one in you?
Cool. Oh, I always got another one in me. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. In case y'all don't know, we do these the first and third Wednesday every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. Live every Sunday at noon Eastern. Pretty much anywhere else that there's an open mic on YouTube, you'll catch me there.
Every time she steps up, she's told to get back in line. Every time she speaks out, she's told it's not the time. What change would ever come by waiting for someone else? Every time she turns up, she's told to bring it down. She refused to give in, believing we all can win. What greatness ever was easy for anyone to see. Everyone turns around at some point in their lives. Let's take a look at what do you do if what you find doesn't look like what reasons would you give for throwing greatness away? What changes would you make to hold greatness every day?
Very nice, Mr. Songs.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, I had a question.
Yeah.
Did you come up with the name Michaelsongs So you can go if anyone has any Michael songs they want to hear. Did you think about that first?
Yeah, and I put the at the beginning of the name, like that's as part of the name, because I figured if that's part of your name, people will tag you just by typing your name in.
Right.
So it's at.
So like it's officially at Michael.
It's officially at Michaelsongs. Yeah.
The at isn't just a part of the handle. It's the actual
Right.
Gotcha.
part of your name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're at Michaelsongs then.
Yeah, I'm at Michaelsongs.
At.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is it's all about the songs, and leave no space between the name and the word songs. One word, people will always say it. It's
After hearing it for a while, I was like, I wonder if that was considered first, or just knowing your command of language. I figured it was intentional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it took me a while to change the regular name. So like when I went, the little icon when I show up in people's chats, it did just say Michael for the first year. The channel name was Michaelsongs, but it said Michael. And then, as you know, there's like a million other Michaels out there, so people were having to clarify. But everyone else had something else. They were Michael L or D Michael or Michael T. So then I just changed my tag name as well to Michaelsongs, and that way, everyone would know who they were talking to.
Yeah, and you had to take out the space because it's all Michael Jackson with the space in between Michael and songs.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's going to change soon. And if you type in Michaelsongs, eventually I'll push up into that list with Michael Jackson and George Michael.
100%, yeah. Michael McDonald.
You know what? He actually doesn't show up very much when you type in Michaelsongs. Actually, it's mostly Michael Jackson and George Michael.
Yeah.
I would like for Michael McDonald to be up there more often.
God, he's such a great voice.
Mm-hmm. Maria loves whenever any of those songs come on and we're in the car that I sing the Michael McDonald parts for her.
Nice.
It is lovely.
Lovely.
All right. And Dom, you've got I just bashed into the microphone. You've got tomorrow night as well with Chris Lane. So this is like a week,
triple header.
Nice.
Triple header. Hey Matthew, what's going on? Welcome.
Oh hey Matt, how you doing, buddy? We've been sending you positive vibes. It's good to see you here. Yeah, that's a really good friend of mine. I've known him for 25 years, I believe.
Oh, okay.
At this point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And the Jay Nola who pops into mine is I've known him since I was like 15. So yeah, longy time.
Yeah, it's cool to see those same familiar faces and names year after year after year.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hello.
Not after a good
Unicorn.
cup
I
of
don't think I
coffee,
said
Chris.
hello.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just making sure I said hello to Blue.
Blue's here?
Yeah, I see Blue Unicorn.
Hello, Mr. Unicorn.
Yeah.
Mr. Unicorn.
Well, I can play another one, or you can play.
Yeah,
another
you
one.
play
It's
another
up to
one.
you, buddy.
You play another one, please.
This is a Maria test. See if she figures out what song it is.
I'm not doing enough.
It's Fault Lines. Just gotta go hunting for the titles. Just don't have the time to spend worrying about the way things seem.
time I'd really hear. Every step is over fault lines. Feel like the fault is all mine. To get it right the next time. Just hoping there's a next time. 'Cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate to lifting up and singing out, to release my fears, release my doubt. Every step is over fault lines. Feel like the fault is all mine. Building bridges across them, so I can leave them far behind. Every step is over fault lines. Feel like the fault is all mine. To get it right the next time, so I can leave this fault behind. 'Cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate to lifting up and singing out.
Nice, man.
Thank you.
Very nice. You have anything in the works?
We have a couple of things in the works. So tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern is the cutoff time for entering the NPR Tiny Desk contest.
Oh, okay.
And I drugged my desk over here and we filmed a song and we're still trying to get it in and done. So we're gonna post that tonight.
Oh, good.
Officially enter the NPR Tiny Desk contest.
You sent
So
me
we've
the
got that.
info when I totally forgot about it.
There's still time
No, there's not.
now.
Not for me.
Hit record right now and then
Yeah.
upload it and just say it's Tiny Desk.
There you go.
You know, I say that all the time. That's all I really need to do is just chop up one of my own live streams, and there's 20 songs, but I can't do it. Because I can always pick out, that could have been better. So I'm like, no, I'll do it again, and then I never do. But whatever. I have a couple things in the works, but it seems like the last 3 or 4 songs I wrote, I've switched back to like music, like just all the music first, and then figure out what I'm gonna say. Like Fish Out of Water, right? It's pretty much I had the whole song done before I put any words. And Dark Side of Town was like a couple like that. So I'll probably have like a bunch all done around the same time. But we shall see. I try not to stress about it too much because they'll get written,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's nice to switch up. I think a lot of people often ask, how do you write a song and what comes first? And the best answer for most of the songwriters is that each one is different.
Yeah.
Sometimes we come up with music first, sometimes lyrics, sometimes just the concept of a song or the feeling. So it's great when they keep mixing it up like that, because then you yourself don't fall into the rut of just kind of.
Well, that's right. That's what I get.
Doing the same
Well,
thing.
not even so much the rut of it starting to sound the same, just the sheer boredom of doing it the same exact way. So if for no other reason, I do it just to please myself that, all right, this feels different now. All right, so let's play this one. We're going to play a song called Crossroads. Okay, this is Crossroads. Not to be confused with the Karate Kid.
Or Britney Spears.
Yeah. Oh, she has a song that too? Oh, no.
I think there's a movie, so I assume there's a song.
Wow. Where's Chad when you
Britney Spears had a movie called Crossroads?
Yeah.
I'm really behind the times, apparently.
I mean, that was like probably 30 years ago.
Oh. I'm really behind then. Well, this is not that. Lay me down on the bank of a river. Let it wash all over me. And when I wake, it'll be a new beginning. Oh, yes, it will. No pain, no fear. No one ever deals with shame or insecurity. Parents don't cry, 'cause no child ever dies by another person's hand. Been to the crossroads. I will wait for you there. I think the time was coming for all humanity. Fights, 'cause no one's got the right. We'll make love instead of war. Each mouth gets fed, then we go to bed, and we don't dream about or talk about yesterday. It's not too late for you and I've seen the writing on the wall. I've been waiting at the crossroads. If anybody cares, let me sleep under a sky that's filled with stars. Oh, let me sleep. You and me, we can be free. We Crossroads. Exit solo.
I like when sometimes in a song, my favorite part of the song is the way a syllable is held out. So when you do crossroads and you break it up in the middle of the word, so it's like crossroads. Like
And
that.
you know why I do that? Because I smoke too much and I can't hold my breath. So I have to compromise it.
We all
Yeah,
come up with
you
the
know,
things we
it's
come up with
you,
for those
when covering other people's songs, like, that is often the hardest part, is the inflections and the way people say words just are not natural to yourself sometimes. Which is good for a singer-songwriter, because it totally, when you do play someone else's song, it often sounds very different because you can't sing it the same way,
Absolutely. I would be very guilty of that if I did any covers. I definitely have my own cadence, and that's the first thing I usually recognize in different singers is the cadence that they have.
Yeah.
What's up next?
I'm going to do some 7th fret songs. So we'll do Morning Song. I can do Morning Song. I can do The Forest. I can do Who's Keeping Score. We'll do
Those are all great options.
yeah. So this is Morning Song. Also, hello to Avoid. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Oh boy.
Chris Gilbert, welcome. Kim's Creations is here.
Do I chance it? Telling everyone how I'm feeling, knowing full well what it might lead to a whole lot of unwanted attention and questions I don't want to answer. Just wanted to get this off my chest. By the way the light falls, slipping slowly down the walls, till I need to be here. With my morning song, there's always something alone, till I need to be here. Do I risk it, or bottle it up and hope they miss it? All the signs say you should have seen it. Wish he would have got this off his chest. And do I listen to all the judges and their missions? I'd hope they'd say we're glad you're with us. We all question our existence from time to time. By the way the light falls, slipping slowly down the walls, till I need to be here. My morning song is always something alone.
Pookie.
That is a great morning song at night. Nighttime song.
Early morning I'm awake, coffee on a campfire grate. I look up and wait till little bits of sun are peeking through the canopy. Then I'm off to work, trading places chained to the trunk, saving this bark from their bite. They got all the money, but we got the fight. Does it take a lot? Does it take all that you've got to hold it all together? Is that your best shot? Now you feel stuck in this spot for what feels like forever. But everyone around you destined for bigger things. Even so close to every tree, you miss out on the forest. Does it hurt your heart that you're doing the parts that no one seems to value? You gave up your lot, put yourself in harm's way, hoping to leave the world a better place. Everyone around you destined for bigger things. Back up and maybe see that you have grown a forest. At the end of the day, next shift arrives and I am unchained. Back to the campfire grate. Another day and it's all still the same. Early morning I'm awake, another cup of coffee, the whole world is at stake. I look up and wait till little bits of sun are peeking through the canopy.
Welcome, Karen Reese. Thank you for being here.
Woo!
Thanks, everybody.
Hear me out, yeah, I've got a plan. If you've got a few bucks for a few gallons of gas, we'll head down the expressway tonight. Pretend to throw some coins in the toll. We'll park where it's free by the apartments I know, and make our way to the boardwalk's edge and watch this hurricane roll in. Looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. we should head home. You said let's go down and get closer, take our shoes off and put our feet in the water. We can make a run for the car when the storm is upon us. Soaking wet, no regrets. On the drive home we were so quiet. A story to tell, rattling round both our brains. The time we outran the hurricane. It's like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. Wind's picking up, it's raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. I know we should head home. We should head home.
Wunderbar. Love it, Mike.
Thanks.
That was beautiful.
All great tunes. All great tunes.
Appreciate that, Tom. Yeah, one of my favorite things about playing them live is how many different variations can you do on a song. And, you know, each time you try something, sometimes you take a little piece of what you did that time and add it, and you're like, oh, I'll do that every time. Or
You know what? You probably know it too, especially because we do a lot of the same thing. That when you first write a song, all you're thinking about doing, I want to do it right. I want to do it correct, you know. And once you get past, oh, I messed that up. It should have been that word. And then you get to the point where, all right, I'm not really thinking about it. And that's when the experimentation starts coming in, and when the song changes because the mood you're in at that moment. That part gets fun. The first couple of weeks with a new song is a little like, ugh, you know, because you're always cringing at, I didn't want to do that, you know.
Yeah, normally my first 1 or 2 times out, it's a lot of fun, a new song. And then I go into that, like, what's the right words? What's the right chord? And,
Right, yeah.
and
It's
then-
I always refer to it, it's like playing pinball. First time you play pinball, it is so cool. Like, oh, this is the greatest game ever. Then you're like, wait, if I hit that bumper and then I do this. And once you start trying to improve your score, you can't play at all, you know. It's kind of like a new song.
Absolutely.
Speaking of songs,
And hello to
Speaking
Stephen
of
Sheets.
songs.
Thank you for being here.
thanks for the shout out, Stephen Sheets. We appreciate that.
Remember his little comedy routine on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, and then I forget what song he sang, but yeah, he did like a little comedy bit, and then he sang, and it was like, that was awesome. So, Stephen Sheets, thanks for coming up that night. That was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. All right, I will play one more song. And then I'm done. But I figured since the two of us here, which was a lot of fun, by the way. Thank you for letting me stay here. Actually, for the people who are here, Michael and I had talked about, before my surgery, I had an idea, and then I was going over it with Michael. It was called Songwriters, so Stories and Songs. And it would be like 3 or 4 different songwriters all on panel together, and, you know, playing different, all original songs, and, you know, getting more into the who's and what's and whys of why you wrote the song and stuff. I know one of the main reasons Michael and I are friends is 'cause we both totally geek out on the process, and I'm sure a lot of other people do too. So now that we've done it, like shared the screen, just doing that, I think it could be fun. I think it could be cool. You know, not something to do every week, but once we can put it together, I think we should look at that again.
Absolutely. Yeah, that way we can talk. You know, spend a little bit of time talking about each song and what you came up with, and we know each other's songs a lot better than we did back then when we were planning to do it before too. So we'll have a lot more like. Back then it was like, oh, I like this song of Dom's and this song of Dom's. Now it's like, I like this line. I like that chord you chose right there. Like,
Right.
so it'll be a lot more interesting to get a bunch of us together talking about that kind of stuff.
100%. All right, so I'm going to play a song I thought was appropriate for tonight. This is a song that Michael and I wrote together, and it's called If These Walls Could Talk. Thank you, thank you, thank
That
you.
was a fun one to write too.
There is an empty house on a quiet street. It's green, green grass is now all weeds. The porch had a light that don't shine no more. Some boards been nailed where there was a door. If these walls could talk, the third right-off Main on a warm summer day, when they first pulled up in an old pickup truck, with hope in their eyes and their babies beside. Jeannie grabbed for the keys, smiling back at Steve. If these walls could talk, I remember a day when the girls were 3. Steve came homeward from the factory and marked their height on the frame of the door. One of the things don't happen no more. They spent all that they had, and their life was hard. They loved their dog. He's buried in the backyard, under a tree, where the girls once played, and Jeannie watched proud at the life they had made. If these walls could talk, it was just before Christmas when the factory closed, and they didn't know that they'd soon lose their house on a quiet street. I wonder if they ever think of me. Well, there you go.
Nicely done, Tom.
Thank you. Thank you much.
Yeah. So what I enjoy about songwriting, I only have one song where I used a name for a character, and that was a bit more gray, and that was because it was D. Michael's song. So
Okay.
It was mentioned names. And I remember when we started working on this song, that was one of my questions for you. I was like, do you use names in songs?
Yeah.
We could name the character. Some people
Well,
do, some people
that's
don't.
yeah. That was like the little thing behind which made it fun is we had like this whole long conversation trying to cover all our bases, and then we were like, if we just give them a name, we're done. We've introduced, explained them, and so yeah, that was how, because when we were first talking about the song, the story was too long to fit. So like, how do we cut things out?
You're like, oh, we're going to need like 5 verses to get all that stuff in.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you have to introduce who these people are. So if we just said right then, it's Jeannie and Steve, and they're the parents, and that's all you need to know. So yeah.
Yeah, you hand them the keys. We don't need to talk that much. Everyone knows the keys are either for the truck or for the house. So we're good. You
Well-
set intention with like one line.
I mean, in my picture, like I could see like an indie movie where they're all standing outside of the truck. Dad's got the strollers, and Jeannie takes the keys from the realtor, and she's like bolting for the door.
Yeah.
So that's how I saw it.
Yeah. It's cool when stuff like that happens. So I'm going to play a little song that's also about a house, but before that, we're going to. Do you want to do the speaky?
I think, okay, yes, sure. So we've got a premiere coming up. I put a little teaser in the chat, but we will be putting the link in the chat shortly. The premiere is for our NPR. I should just do this in front, but the premiere is for our NPR Tiny Desk entry for 2024. And it is in 15 minutes at 9:27 tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to so we're going to play for a few more minutes here and then wrap up. And at 9:27, why don't you all come with us? We'll drop the link in, and we'll do a premiere to my NPR Tiny Desk entry video.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And then we'll call it a night.
Sounds good.
And we'll
Yeah.
see everybody at Axanacha later.
Absolutely. So I'll play this song and then maybe one more. And that should bring us pretty close to 9:27. Dom, thanks so much for
My pleasure.
first hosting the beginning of the show so that I could not stress about it. That was a huge weight off of my shoulders.
Me too.
Happy to help.
Thanks for being a good friend and a great songwriter. Raindrops on my window pane. I'm worried about the roof again. The ceiling's got these growing stains. Guess what they look like? Celebrities and cartoon dogs. Anything to pass the time. I can't seem to shake this cough. Feel like I didn't give enough. And I know, yeah, I know
I'm stuck inside this lonely house. Feel like I didn't live enough. Raindrops on my window pane. I'm worried about the roof again. Thanks.
Sweet,
Yes,
Mike.
and sometimes you write songs like that where it's just a little moment, and you just capture that moment, deliver that moment, and move on. And then sometimes you have bigger moments. This is Gentle Waves. This is a longer story, and I shift perspective in the middle, so it's another songwriter trick. The first half of the story is told from the perspective of a father who is a fisherman, and the second half of the story is told from the daughter who has been waiting for him to come home.
What moves these gentle waves, the storm they say will come. The risk of capsizing seems so far off compared to returning with an empty hold. The empty belly of my daughter, the empty pockets, nothing earned. Once we have a catch worth something, that's when we'll return. Mighty waters spilling over, the whole deck's awash. The mast is broken, the ship just floating, all direction lost. Yeah, I stood and watched as he loaded all the cargo. The sun not up, light just kissing the horizon. Daddy goes out on the gentle waves. Daddy goes away. I wait each morning at the dock down by the harbor, keeping my eyes peeled for his sail. You know I'll holler. Daddy's ship is coming in. Daddy's come back home. The ship is battered, missing boards and full of water. My father's body at the helm, he is the captain. Tied
Lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, some of the good old-fashioned story songs. I'm just gonna put it all in there. Thank you, India. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for all the applause. And we have about 6 minutes until we have a premiere. So if everyone wants
All right.
to click on that link.
Well, do you have another? You want to play another song? Or something that's like 4 minutes?
Something that's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Something
Get
that's
people ready.
Pancakes.
I got like
Pancakes?
yeah.
That's only a minute and a half.
Oh.
That's all we need.
Play it twice.
3 times.
Play twice. I seriously should not need the lyrics for this because there's only like a handful of words, but I am so freaked out that I will forget it.
You've been through a lot.
So, you know, this is just a little more lighthearted than the last song. This is Love and Pancakes. Get out the bowl, turn on the stove. It's bound to brighten your day. I know it's not always the best way, but today it's pancakes. The grill gets hot, the smell fills the house. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's an act of love, I would do it every day, just to see that smile on your face. Piled high upon our plates, I love me some pancakes. Love me some pancakes.
Now I'm hungry.
And we got a waffle maker now. In case everybody doesn't know, Maria got me a waffle maker, Belgian waffle maker.
Best Valentine's Day gift
Yeah.
ever.
So now we make a bunch of waffles as well.
We got one when we got married, and it is our most used appliance. That's where Big Daddy waffles come from.
Nice.
Yeah. They're huge. It's like 2 cups makes like 2 waffles. That's it.
Yeah, that's what we make it out of.
The waffle.
Uh-huh.
The waffle economy is definitely a bit more on the high end compared to the pancake.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you have to add an egg and oil to. Otherwise, they're really the same mix.
Yeah, ours is pretty much the same. I treat them slightly different, but you can make them different. So I went right off the bat. I was like, I got to try this thing out and see if things stick to it. So I did the second batch was savory waffles. I did vegan sausage and cheese waffles, and they did not stick, and they were delicious.
Oh, that's so good.
So
Yeah, well, they work like pretty much like those panini machines, you know. So you could put anything in there.
oh yeah, I watched some videos already. There's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some puff pastries and make some
Okay.
little stuffed pocket things. Yeah.
We I went with my kids and we went through and we picked out like 5 or 6 different mixes until we found the best one. They like Hungry Jack Light and Fluffy. That's their preferred brand now.
Nice. We prefer from scratch. Always ends up being the best. We have a brand called Birch Benders that we use when I don't have time.
They didn't pay you for that. You
But
didn't say that.
yeah, that's right. We're not supposed to say that until we're sponsored. But every time I end up making the pancakes or waffles from scratch, Marie's always like, "These are delicious." So whenever I get the time, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
But it looks like we have like 1 minute.
1 minute, yeah.
So let's hop on. Let's bid everyone adieu and hop on over there. Just click that link. And Dom, once again, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I'll see you guys all later.
Yeah, tonight was.
I'm going to hit the red button, okay? I'm hitting the red button, right?
Yeah.
All
Good night, everybody. Thank
Good
you all
night.
for being here. Dom's going to hit the red button.
Bye, everybody.